Hey, GutFoxx here. Today's video is the fourth in my peer pressure series. Today's sponsor is Serious Taradiddle. So the peer pressure series is one where a viewer asks me to do something and I oblige. So this request came in from GutFoxx, and it is, "Dear GutFoxx, please do an all-passing challenge on offense." So basically, look at the playbook, take the pages with run plays on them, and tear them out. So here we go. First pass play of the game, Ditka fumbles the ball. Not really starting off very well. So this one's a long one today. Played 2 games here, as you'll see if you stick around. Just kind of want to go over this. Opponent makes a good read there, not pass into the in route. Basically want to go over play by play and talk a little bit about news today, like Dante Fowler, the number 3 overall pick for the Jags. He's out for the season with an ACL tear in his first practice. Those Jaguars, they didn't have bad luck, they'd have no luck at all. So here we are with Mariota, close to running there, but not. Nice little pass to Brian up the sidelines. But yeah, so short passing plays, long passing plays. I try to get it all into my playbook. Here's Jeffrey with the spectacular catch animation, and a nice little drag route to Calvin Johnson for the touchdown. The Ultimate Legends I saw were teased out by EA tonight. I'm recording this Friday night. They're Adrian Peterson and Tom Brady. They really took a controversial couple guys and made them the Ultimate Legends this week. And he's running up the sidelines, unfortunately. But fortunately, I'm able to catch him. So yeah, it was EA is not afraid of the criticism that they'll get for getting these 2 guys. Ultimate Legend Adrian Peterson. They gave him the nickname collectible of AP instead of AD for all day, which I've heard him called both, so it is what it is. There was a little bit of outrage I saw on Reddit. AP, that card looks sick just from the teaser they gave us. 98 speed, 100 truck, 98 elusiveness, and 96 carry. That's on the non-boss card. Oh, I almost tried to get to that route, but he pass-led his receiver perfectly there. Julius Peppers was just a couple feet away from that, which is actually quite a bit of distance. Out routes kill me again in man coverage. Those are hard to keep up with. But yeah, the boss card of Adrian Peterson, like the rest of them, is amazing. 100 speed, 99 agility, 102 acceleration, 100 carry, 97 ball carrier vision, 100 elusiveness, and 102 truck. So, I mean, the boss card obviously won't be affordable for many people, and I won't be getting it. But I might be getting that Adrian Peterson. That, not for a while, because, you know, they'll stay expensive for about a month until a couple Ultimate Legend collectible bonuses come out. On to Tom Brady. Tom Terrific, his nickname. It's his second 99 overall card. Just a few days after I reviewed his other one, Super Bowl MVP, they came out with this one with 100 throw power. Oh, this one's terrible. Sorry, I ran there. After this play, I just didn't know what to do, so I threw a pick. I think I thought I was sitting in the play call screen for a while after that run play. In the heat of a moment, I did the rollout and ran for it. So I decided I was going to play another game in this series because, well, I can't run a play like that. So this game's wrecked. Just over. Anyways, Tom Brady's 99 overall card, his second one. 100 throw power, 100 throw short, 101 throw medium, and 100 throw deep. He's the perfect thrower. Julius Peppers, he came out of nowhere in that play. It's not nowhere. I used him, and then he ran back. But anyways, let's work up the field here. Try and get a score. And a nice completion to Jeffrey. But what do we have here? He did not like that completion. He quit. Our connection was peered. I was facing a little bit of lag that last game. I don't know if you saw that double spin earlier by Calvin Johnson, but That was not supposed to be 2 spins. And I spun out of bounds that one. This next game, I feel like he's a pretty good player. He has Vic and Bo Jackson. So he's got a pretty good team too. But I hate scrambling quarterbacks. They're so tough to contain. Basically, this new Tom Brady is a direct upgrade to his other one. He's the perfect thrower with 100 stats. 100 stat plus in all the throwing categories. He's got 77 speed, so there's not a huge upgrade there. I believe it's 5 over his previous one. And Ronnie Lott with the fumble on Bo Jackson. My opponent was not pleased with that one. I feel like Ronnie Lott makes a lot of plays, but I can't tell it because he doesn't have long hair like Troy Polamalu. Like if I had Polamalu and I could see the amount of plays that these guys were making because of the long hair standing out, I feel like I'd be more impressed with Lott. But Lott has a baller game, this one, I'll just say. So it is upgrading. It is interesting to see Tom's card came out just a few days after the Wells report on the Brady Deflategate. Was that? Who forced that fumble? No, that wasn't Lott in that last one. You know, some sources like CBS Sports is saying Brady's going to be go to Y, and I missed it. He'll be suspended for a year. I don't see that happening, but based on the flack Goodell got on Ray Rice's suspension, I see him giving Tom a heavy one. And then it's going to get reduced on appeal. You know, here's what's going to happen. It's basically Tom Brady's going to get 8-game, 4-game, whatever it is, a suspension. Media's going to say it's too harsh, so Roger Goodell can uphold his, or get credibility for suspending him. And then on appeal, it's going to get dropped. It's going to happen. It's how you manage media. So then everybody's going to say, okay, well, it's not too harsh anymore. Like, if he originally gives him a 2-game suspension, everybody's going to say that's too late for Tom Brady, and Goodell's going to get all the crap. So when you anchor them with a 6th game and then reduce it to 2, since 6 was too harsh, 2's like, okay, fine, that's fair, which probably is right. And Hester, with the return after going down 7-0, that's why you don't take your kickoff specialist far one way or the other at the beginning. You got to fill that hole right there. Yeah, basically it's a way of anchoring and managing expectations and media basically that overreacts to everything. But it will be weird having the opening game of the season without the 2 biggest stars on their respect. Well, 2 of the biggest stars on their respective teams. Pittsburgh without Le'Veon Bell, and New England without Brady. Ronnie Lott coming up with the pick again. He's a monster this game for me. That's 2 turnovers forced by Mr. Lott. That's a lot. Sorry about that bad pun. But yeah, no, Ed Reed, I'm recording this Friday night, so I don't have those Ultimate Legend stats. I'll just finish that up. I'll review them for sure on Monday. But Ed Reed should be getting a tribute card here pretty soon in Madden. He retired this past week. But expect that tribute card to go for over 1 million coins and be as rare as Troy Polamalu's and tough to pull in packs. So who do you guys think the top rookie fantasy will be next year? I think the leader out of the gate is Mr. Melvin Gordon. Steve Atwater with a nice pick over the top of Kelvin Johnson there. That's why it's nice to have 6'3" defensive backs. That should have been a pick. And that was just a bad read. I think I stared down that receiver that whole way. 14 seconds left to score a touchdown. Can we get it? Tom Terrific. Oh, sacked. 8 seconds left. Mr. Bush. He's not on fire biblically. One more shot at it. Should have pass-led that a little bit more and let him get past his linebacker. Anyways, I mean, Gurley's the running back, but he had ACL surgery in November. Do you think he's going to be ready for the season? Is he going to pull an Adrian Peterson? And the rookie wide receivers, usually don't produce. And they'll, except for, last year where it was like historically amazing rookie wide receiver class. But I think that class is probably a influence on this year's draft. And there's Tom Brady with a nice rollout. And because of that influence, I think those wide receivers will be overdrafted next year because of their, sexy names. Kevin White, I mean, it's a bland name, but he's got sexy measurables. And Ditka totally redeeming himself for that fumble earlier. In other news, I saw the Cowboys added Lael Collins, one of the top 20 talents in the draft. I bet you my opponent is angry right now. Just furious. Fumbling on a kickoff. He's one of the most talented offensive line prospects, Lael Collins. Pepper should have got that pick. You get linked to one murder investigation. All of a sudden, you're a character concern. People think you're a bad guy. The most famous example is Ray Lewis. Worked out fine for him. Vic with the nice move. Onto the cover vote athletes. I don't know if maybe I should touch on this Monday too. Well, the finalists will be announced Monday. Peppers with the pick. There we go, making up for it. The cover vote athletes: Antonio Brown, Patrick Peterson, Rob Gronkowski, and Odell Beckham. Those have been out for a couple days. You voted on them. The finalists. First round of voting closes on Monday, which goes for finalists. See that last play? I wanted that to go deep, high over the receiver, but instead of threw a bullet. I could have swore I tapped that as lightly as possible. Anyways, that was a mistake. But you got to pass the ball when you got to pass the ball. I know a lot of people complained that list is too short for the cover athletes. Antonio Brown, wide receiver, Patrick Peterson, cornerback, Rob Gronkowski, tight end. What was that? Tom Brady. And Odell Beckham Jr., wide receiver. The reason it's so short this year is Madden's new aerial system that they want to show off. They needed somebody to be a pass catcher or a pass defender. So that's why you don't see quarterbacks put on the cover or anything like that. I try to punt it out of bounds and fail. Or get a big hit stick with Night Train Lane would be huge. Yeah, so I can see why they did it. It's because they want to cover athlete, and they usually do, to show off their improvements from each year. So, first round closes Monday, and the winner of the cover gets revealed next Wednesday, May 13th, at 6 p.m. Eastern on SportsCenter. So, look for that. I'm guessing Odell Beckham Jr. Gronk could win. It depends. I don't know. So this game, 24-14, 10-point lead with 1:30. He's got Vic, and if he would have scored that touchdown, I would have been sweating bullets trying to run out the clock without able to run the ball. But Night Train Lane drops into the hook zone. I remember that play vividly because he's been running that post route all day on me, and I was never able to get Julius Peppers over there quick enough. So what I did, Night Train Lane was supposed to be on a flat route. I hot routed him to a hook route. All right, thanks for watching, guy. See you tomorrow.